Tenderloins, what are you doing?
I'm going to pull off the sinew, the blood, there's some veins in there.
Okay.
I'm going to clean them up. I'm going to make them look immaculate. I'm going to pull this vein off the back here.
This looks just like a beef tenderloin, only smaller.
So here's a loin. You see both eyes. Beautiful piece of meat. I've already pulled out the fillets, right? The tenderloins. There's a ridge bone down the top. I'm going to cut on this side of it, and I'm going to cut on this side of it. Using my thumb and some leverage, I'm going to go around this spine right here. I'm going to pull one piece of loin out.
And if this was beef, what would be the comparable cut? What would we call it?
This would be a New York. If it was bone-in, it would be T-bones and porterhouses. Using my knife, I'm going to separate the fat and the sinew right here, and then it just pulls out, it just peels out. This is a very nice piece of meat. You'll want to make sure you take care and try not to gouge it. There's one loin. I still have to pull all the silver skin off.
Sure.
Sirloins are kind of weird, they're odd, and I just use the tip of my knife. I'm going to follow this bone around to the table, and then follow this around. There is one sirloin. Clean that up a little bit, and I'm going to stick my knife underneath here, and there is one sirloin.
It's cleaned up, and as I look at this pile of meat we got going here, what I notice, even on the stuff you're going to grind, there's not a whole lot of white in there.
Yeah, you got to lean it up. You got to get the fat out of it. You got to get a lot of the silver skin out of it. And when we add the fat to it, it's going to be domestic. It's going to be beef or pork. And
nobody really gets more yield out of any of these things than what I've seen you do here. This is kind of the final right here. What do we have left?
So this is the end of it, and we have the 2 rounds, we have the 2 shanks, and the 2 rumps. This is kind of the way that I break it down. It's a little faster and easier for me to process it this way.
Right.
So.